Guru coming at you with another video. In this video, we happen to be talking about the 4th of July, Independence Day. Why? Because that's today. So if you do live in America, happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. Today also happens to be Friday. You know what series I do on Friday? Fun Fact Friday. So, well, here we go. First fact. The initial date the Resolution of Independence was approved in a closed session of Congress was July 2nd, 1776. Next day, John Adams remarked in a letter to his wife Abigail, "The second day of July 1776 will be the most memorable epoch in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as a great anniversary festival. It ought to be commemorated as the Day of Deliverance by solemn acts of devotion to God Almighty." Now, so John Adams thought, well, we'd all be celebrating July 2nd because that was the original day that the Declaration of Independence was written up. But in this next fact, you'll hear why we celebrate the 4th of July. Now, Congress revised the Declaration for final approval on July 4, 1776. The only two signers of the Declaration were John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, and they also happened to both be rivals, and they didn't die in some sword fight where they killed each other, but they both happened to die on July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the signing. Which I think is kind of funny how they both died at the same day on the 4th of July. 50 years. 50th anniversary. Sorry about that, I had a little cough there. But here is our next fact. Alright, next fact is about Benjamin Franklin and his daughter Sarah. But it's not really about his daughter Sarah, this happened to be written to a letter to her. Because, I mean, they wrote letters back then. Yeah, pretty caveman-like. But it's about him not liking the bald eagle and liking the turkey more. So here's the letter. "For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen the representative of our country. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly. You may have seen him perched on some dead tree near the river, where, too lazy to fish for himself, he watches the labor of the fishing hawk. And when the diligent bird has at length taken a fish, and is bearing it to its nest for support of its mate and young one, the bald eagle pursues him and takes it from him. I am on this account not displeased that the figure is not known as a bald eagle, but looks more like a turkey. For in truth the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird, withal a true original native of America. He is besides, though a little vain and silly, a bird of courage, and would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards who would presume to invade the farmyard with a red coat on." Well then, you see, there's only one issue I see about this is Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving, day where everybody eats the turkey. Myself, I love me some turkey. So I think it would not be a good thing for everyone on one day to celebrate and eat turkey as like the main dish. So, it'd be not such a good thing to eat the national symbol of America on a day where everyone celebrates it. Cause, I mean, we don't eat the bald eagle. We see it as that big thing that sits up in the tree. It's like, yeah, America, yeah, give me some McDonald's up in here. But yeah. Wait, I need to cough another time. Sorry, I wish I went to see Transformers, and I'm not feeling good ever since I left that theater. It's a long movie. Just haven't been feeling good ever since, so might not sound the best in this commentary. That's life. I have to deal with it. So we'll just move on, and I'll finish this commentary. All right, next fact. There was an estimated 2.5 million people living in America in 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was signed. But we've kind of grown kind of fast, with 311.6 million people living in the country now. Alright, next fact. A salute of one gun for each state in the United States, called the Salute to the Union, is fired on Independence Day at noon by any capable military base. Next fact. Out of every 4 pork-cut dogs consumed in the U.S. originates from Iowa. If not Iowa, mostly from North Carolina or Minnesota. But I say this because about 150 million hot dogs will be consumed on the 4th of July, so today. Now, every 4th of July, the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia is tapped, not rung, but tapped, 13 times in honor of the original 13 colonies. So, you know, that's a nice little thing to do to celebrate our country. Alright, so I got some more facts over here. Oh, I literally, this guys, I'm sorry if this commentary isn't best. This is the, like, I don't know, maybe the 10th time I've tried this commentary, because I've done like the coughing, my little cousins come in, I've been called up for nachos. I mean, oh god. So this is the last time that I am going to try this. Alright. Next fact. 3 of the first 5 presidents died on the 4th of July. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe. Adams, the second president, and Jefferson the third, died on the same day in 1826, the 50th anniversary. What's with all these people dying on the 4th of July? Is it like the best day to die? Just like die on the 4th of July for your country. Do it. Alright, next fact. How did Nathan's 4th of July hot dog contest begin? Well, it apparently started after a disagreement among 4 immigrants over who has the most who was the most patriotic. Kind of an interesting way to kind of celebrate the whole POW patrioticness. Just like, alright, how we gonna settle this? I'm the most patriotic. You know what? I'm gonna set up a football game for everyone, and everyone's gonna like me, and then I'm gonna hold an American flag right outside my pants. And the guy was like, well, I'm gonna like get a turkey and ride it through town. And the guy was gonna be like, no, I'm gonna get a bald eagle and ride it through town. And the last guy was like, I'm just gonna eat a lot of hot dogs. I'd be like, why gonna eat a lot of hot dogs? And he'd be like, why not? And they're like, well, I mean, this sounds the easiest out of all. This probably went down. I mean, most likely. Alright, now the 4th of July became a legal federal holiday in 1938. It's kind of a little late. Alright, the last fact of this commentary is that there is something written on the back of the Declaration of Independence. It's not like Nicolas Cage's in the National Treasure movie where it's a treasure map, it's going to lead us to, over here. Yes, because this is how Nicolas Cage sounds. This is exactly how it sounds. Isn't that correct, Yoshi? My Yoshi plush toy is sitting right next to me. I'm rubbing him now. And I know you like it. He smells like Yoshi too. Now, what was really written on the back was,